So some of the best practices that we talk to our schools about as far as when to increase grade levels, because we get questions on this every year. And like Mark said, this is year 10 for me, so I always giggle when we get the same questions every year that we've been doing this. And so again, we kind of came up with a guidance tool. We don't like to be really black and white when we give guidance, but we found that, you know, over the course of having intervention running in Rutherford County, we found that these are some best practices that seem to work really well for our school system. So when you have 3 or more data points at or around that 50th percentile on their progress monitoring, we say it's okay to go ahead and bump up to the next level for progress monitoring. We did this to ensure, again, that we're closing those gaps, because what we have found every year that we start to look at data is that the interventionists really want to hold on to their babies, and they like for them to score at the 50th, 60th, 70th, 80th, all the way up into the 90th percentile on their progress monitoring tools. And we're telling them, remember, we're trying to close those gaps. They're 1 to 3 years behind, so we don't have time to just sit on this progress monitoring tool. We've got to be increasing them so that we can get them caught up to grade level as quickly as we can.
We do talk a lot about not progress monitoring intervention students above their current grade level. If they're in intervention, then they're usually several years behind. But we do get questions about progress monitoring on grade level. Of course, that's our ultimate goal. And so that's why Janice was saying, you know, they love them, and they want to keep them, and they're doing really well, but we also have to continue to push them. And so just a simple reminder, we always are using the words consistent and sustained, because I think our interventionists and coaches want us to tell them a number. How many points do I need? How many points do I need? And we always respond with, we want consistent, sustained progress. You know, every now and then you're going to have an outlier because you know, a kid's going to have a bad day or something's going to happen. But if they have that consistent and sustained progress, then we should be increasing, because like Janice said, we've got to close these gaps as fast as possible. So that's kind of what we talk about with increasing.